Hi friends, welcome back to Books on the Beach and Beyond Publishing, where we help you and your book get noticed. Michael Butler here. Today we're talking about the 5 P's of publicity to get your book into the media and in the news. Do you have a worthwhile story? Do you have a book you're launching or relaunching and you need your local, regional, national media, print media, radio, TV media, podcast media, internet bloggers to pick it up, to interview you, to call you? You know, there's no better way to get your message and your story out to the world than to get it into the news media. And you might even sell some more books too, right? There's all kinds of reasons to get your book into the news media, and one is publicity. You know, publicity, if people are talking about your book, it's huge. If people are sharing your book, it's one thing for you to talk about your book. It's one thing for me to talk about my book. But if we get third-party credible people that are experts on your topic talking about your book, even major influencers, that's huge. And that's the thing that's going to cause your book to go viral. That's the thing that's going to cause your book to sell. So I want to give you the 5 P's of publicity to get you into the news media. And number one, it's being positioned correctly. If you're an expert in your niche, you want to be positioned correctly. And there's a number of ways we position you correctly with your story, your branding, your messaging, your cover design, the pitch angle. The pitch angle is the second P. It's so huge with positioning, is we've got to be able to construct a pitch story to the media. You got to realize that producers and editors of magazines and TV shows are very busy people, but they have time slots to fill. They've got to fill those time slots with quality content experts like yourself. And so when they go do a Google search, are they finding you as the positioned brand authority that they can bring onto their show and talk about parenting, talk about money, talk about retirement, talk about relationships, whatever your topic is, that's going to get you on their show and it's going to get you and your book noticed. And so we need to talk about positioning and pitch angle, but we also need to talk about passion. And we're talking about your passion here, your passion about your topic, but we're also talking about how passionate people that are searching Google are. So if there's a topic that's got a lot of Google searches but not a lot of books on the topic, that's a great book that we can position and that you're passionate about. But readers, people are looking for content on a topic of how to overcome, how to achieve retirement quicker, how to achieve a better job, how to achieve a better relationship, those types of how-to topics where we can get you noticed. Now, there's a ton of books on certain areas. You want a niche. You want to find that perfect pitch angle that we can position you as an expert to get you on the shows. And we get our clients on shows every week. We get our clients on podcast interviews every week. It's exciting. We got to get you positioned properly. And then I want to give you a case study on these last 2 P's, and that is promotion and PR. Is your book being promoted? Are you, as an author, being promoted? And how so? Are you being promoted on Facebook ads? Are you being promoted with press releases? Are you being promoted with podcast interviews and being on other people's shows? All this plays into it. It's the factor, you know, before the internet. And I'm going to give you this case study and how they sold 1 billion books, and you've heard of them. Chicken Soup for the Soul, Mark Victor Hansen. I was sitting next to him in a meeting recently and talking to him, and what he said was the way me and Jack sold 1 billion books was back in the 90s before the internet. We did 600 AM radio interviews, and most of them in our PJs. They were both on the West Coast, and they would be doing shows in New York and on the East Coast at 3, 4, 5 AM when drive time was happening in New York City. And so be available to talk. And one thing that's really powerful now with the internet is we can empower other people to share your content. So do videos, do Facebook Lives, create social media memes. There's so many places. Do Google Hangouts, do podcast interviews with people so that others can easily talk and share about your message. Now, at the end of the show, I'm going to give everybody a free book. That's right, so stick around. I'm going to give you a free book on how to become a bestseller. So what Jack and Mark did, they were on 600 radio interviews that first year that they launched the first Chicken Soup for the Soul, and that is what paid off for them and created the bestseller. And so do you have the right promotion? Do you have the right public relations campaign? That includes having a publicist make phone calls about your book and about you, but also the right press releases that give a valuable SEO backlink to your website and your buy now page. Hey, thanks for tuning in. This has been Michael Butler. If I said something that helped you, leave a comment, and also check out my free book. It's called Bestseller Status. We've sold thousands of these. You can get it in hardcover. I'm going to give you a free copy right now, beyondpublishing.net/free book. It's going to show you how to write a bestseller, how to market a bestseller, how to get globally distributed and picked up by a publisher. So congrats, best wishes. Keep sharing your story with the world. I show you how to do it, how to make it easy, how to make it fun, and how to monetize it. So thanks for tuning in, and share your link so we can follow you back. Have a great day.